Welcome back into the Bettor Half Hour, my favorite segment where we bring you veterans in the sports betting space winning more than they're losing. You've seen him crush on this show. He is a part of the DraftKings family. Julian Edlow back on the mic with me. Julian, great to be with you, my friend.
Yeah, great to be here.
All right, let's debrief from your betting perspective of everything that happened in the Elite Eight. What were your biggest takeaways?
I mean, my biggest takeaway is that it was kind of a boring Elite Eight, right? The games on the floor weren't all that great. I know America was rooting for the Peacocks, and they finally kind of reality caught up. But they weren't the greatest games, and after all the upsets and craziness of the tournament, here we are in the Final Four. And who is it? Blue Bloods. Kansas versus Villanova and Duke against UNC.
So if you were to fire on any of the Blue Bloods going into this breakdown with Duke being the favorite right now to win it all on DraftKings, who would you take and why?
Yeah, it would probably be Duke for me. I might be a little bit more comfortable taking like a Duke versus Kansas final rather than even taking a side in it. But if we do get that final, I lean Duke in the matchup. I think they match up a little bit better with Kansas. I think size will be an issue. And if it gets tight down the stretch, you got to think maybe some whistles go Coach K's way. Are you going to be the ref that doesn't make that call that ends his career to lose it in the championship game? Probably not. So I think Kansas has the better shot to win their Final Four game, but I tend to lean Duke to win it all.
Yeah, and speaking on the Villanova-Kansas matchup, we're seeing there might be a huge guard being missed out for Nova. That could affect the line as well as the outcome. Is there any trap bet in that Final Four matchup?
I don't know if it's necessarily a trap bet. We opened it as a 3-point spread on DraftKings Sportsbook, and it appropriately has flown all the way to 4.5. Justin Moore is a really good player, a guy that Villanova relies on for 35 minutes a game, one of their better shooters. I would say he's their second best player. And he obviously tore his Achilles. So this is a team that runs a 6-man rotation that is down to 5 in the Final Four against Kansas. That's not a good spot to be. The only thing going Villanova's way here is that they have the whole week to prep for it rather than just a one-day rest and turnaround. So I don't think there's necessarily a trap bet. I would say Villanova's going to try and slow down the pace. So don't think just because Moore is out that you can bet other player props overs and they're going to get there for you.
And believe it or not, it's the first time ever Duke and North Carolina have matched up in the tournament, and we're getting them in the Final Four. What's something with this historic rivalry, particularly with these two teams, that the casual bettor may be overlooking or not paying enough attention to?
Yeah, unbelievable, right? UNC spoils Duke's season in that final home game for Coach K. Paolo Banchero comes out in the ACC tournament in Brooklyn and says, we want UNC in the final. Doesn't get it, thinks it's over, and now we're going to see it again in the Final Four. I would say that the narrative is, and I tend to agree with it, I think Duke's going to get this game, but I would say the narrative is so heavy that Duke is going to get this payback. Just be careful. Why can't Carolina spoil the party twice for Duke and play the bad guy twice? The North Carolina, last 10 meetings with Duke, they're 8-2 against the spread, covering by an average of 11 points a game, over 11 points a game. So Duke's dominated the rivalry, but from a betting standpoint, it's actually been going the Tar Heels way. So I'm a little more hesitant with this game.
Do you feel like, real quick, from a North Carolina perspective, that they are actually playing with the most momentum of the last 4 left?
I would, at this point, I think everybody has momentum. You're in the Final Four, with the exception of Villanova. I think that takes a lot of air out of their tires with Justin Moore going down.
All right, let's switch to the NBA, Julian. Where DraftKings is based out of Boston, the Celtics are playing out of their mind. They even covered and went to overtime against the Raptors last night with 3 of their big stars being out. I know they lose Robert Williams with the meniscus, but how much from a betting futures perspective are you buying into the Celtics headed into the Eastern Conference playoffs?
If we were doing this interview on Sunday before that Timberwolves game, I would have told you a lot. the Celtics proved that they are probably the best team in the Eastern Conference when fully healthy. And then, of course, Rob Williams tears his meniscus, and it's not looking good. I think behind Tatum and Brown, Rob Williams is the third most important piece on this team. A lot of people would tell you Marcus Smart, and Marcus Smart is great. Don't get me wrong. Now favored to win Defensive Player of the Year on DraftKings Sportsbook. But you can replace some of that production from Smart with guys like Derek White, who they brought in, Aaron Nesmith off the bench, even Peyton Pritchard. Not quite as well as Smart, but you just can't replace what Robert Williams gives you. So I got to pump the brakes on the Celtics. They can still make a playoff run, even to the Eastern Conference Finals. I just think the allure to win it all is kind of gone without Rob Williams. They need him to match up with an Embiid or an Ayton in the final or anything like that. So I like the Celtics on Wednesday against the Heat, a team going downhill, a big home game for the Celtics in the Eastern Conference, but long term, it's tough to say.
All right, let's talk about this highly anticipated MVP race down the stretch. Jokic with his 19th triple-double last night. Embiid plays a big one tonight against the Bucks. I saw some line movement based off that 19th triple-double, Julian. From the DraftKings Sportsbook perspective, are you seeing more money still coming in on Embiid? Do you think there's a late push with maybe Jokic to win this?
Absolutely a late push on Jokic, and I didn't necessarily see it coming. It feels like Joel Embiid's year, but now the Sixers are giving up a little bit of ground in the Eastern Conference, and like you said, Jokic is playing out of his mind. So what really moved it, I think, was the article that we got from ESPN on Tuesday morning, interviewing people, reporters across 28 cities in the NBA, who's their MVP. Jokic got 61 out of 100 first place votes. And from people that I've talked to across the league, they're like, yeah, this thing's kind of pushing towards Jokic. So I actually put out on Twitter, I bet Jokic plus 160 on DraftKings on Tuesday morning. He's down to plus 130, but if you want it, go get it at 130. That's still the best price in the industry. Every other book is right around a pick 'em with Embiid and Jokic. Seems like a big late push on Jokic here, especially if they can catch the Jazz in the division and jump them. They're only half a game back now.
Good for you. Agent like fine wine, that plus 160. All right, last question. Best bet in the NBA, player or team? You can go today, the rest of the season, or even into the playoffs from a future stop.
Yeah, the NBA is as wide open as it's ever been. So I would have given you maybe Celtics to win the East a couple days ago. I'm gonna hold that back now. It's probably two things that we talked about. I really like the spot for the Celtics on Wednesday, and that line is out at DraftKings Sportsbook. It opened 3. It started to move a little bit. Celtics laying the points. Heat have been going all downhill, and the Celtics are going to be well rested with everybody but Robert Williams. Looking to get a big win over the Heat. So that for Wednesday. And then go get Jokic MVP before he's even money. I really think that's in a great spot right now.
Julian, thank you so much. Phenomenal value as always. Make sure to check out Julian Edlow on all things social media. When I come back, we're going on DraftKings. We're building some same game parlays for NBA games tonight. Don't go anywhere on the Bettor Half Hour.